We're on the channel of Morikashi, Wesley's channel. We're here to review chapter 146, My Hero Academia, titled Temporary Transfers.
Yeah.
On the stream, we read this on Gemini's box, I believe, or Fallen Angels. We're going to have Brother Shakir. My Hero Academia.
Take it off.
Second.
Recap.
I'm definitely second.
I'm first.
Then I'm second.
All right, Shakir. Recap time.
Recap time? Recap of the entire chapter? I've never done a recap before, man.
I can't do it either. So you do it.
All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure that it. First of all, let's start off with that amazing color page. You know, celebrating My Hero Academia.
Yo, I just noticed that.
3 years of serial. Hey, shut your ass up.
All right.
3 years of serialization. 3 years. Amazing. A lot of series like Demon's Plan don't even make it to 1 year. They don't even make it to 2 months.
Yeah. Bakugo in the Soul Eater outfit, and,
you know it.
Things like that.
And it starts off with the last chapter left off with Fat Gum dealing his devastating blow to Rappa in Tenge. And then it goes into Fat Gum's memory of Kirishima when he first joined him and what he wanted to accomplish by joining Fat Gum. Soon after that, Rappa wakes up, surprised, but and still ready to fight. Fat Gum prepares himself, but Rappa says that he won't fight him, and Tenge tries to stop him, but Rappa knocks him out. Rappa then leads Kirishima and Fat Gum into a first aid room where they can heal Kirishima's wounds to some extent. And then Rappa goes on to inform Fat Gum about Chisaki, or Overhaul, and his abilities and why he actually follows Chisaki. And he follows him because he's beaten him all 5 times. All 5 times they fought. Did he say one shot? I don't think he said one shot, but he beat him.
No.
And we actually get a reveal of this chapter that after Overhaul destroys somebody, he can actually rebuild them and bring them back to life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Shimir, shut your ass up. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Then after that, we cut to Overhaul. Actually, we go back in time to Overhaul walking out with his daughter, Eri. And it was revealed that he is sending 2 people from the League of Villains as distractions as well. Toga and Twice. And that's how the chapter ends.
Interesting.
Great stuff, man. Beautiful.
All right. What do you think about this chapter, Anders? Overall.
This chapter was phenomenal.
Amen, brother.
You got characterization from all 3 standpoints. One with Rappa, you learn the fact that he has a sense of honor when it comes to fighting, and if you give him a good challenge, he's just not going to take advantage of it. He just wants to fight you on equal toe. And then you also see more of his relationship with Overall, how he's really not an Overall underling in a sense. He's not dedicated to Overall's plan. Given the fact that you see he's not really, he has no problem sharing his plan on him. He's just there to kind of challenge Overall again and again, given the fact that when you first met Overall, you met him in a fight club, some type of underground fight club, and Overall handled him pretty easily from what it was depicted. And the thing is, well, Overall, I think we got a description of his work before that, and it was always I think to disassemble and reassemble things, and also how he was able to get rid of people's illnesses when he did that to Reservoir Dogs. But the fact that he can bring people alive is pretty amazing. That's a pretty OP quirk to have. I wonder do something of him change afterwards.
I bet it has some kind of time.
It's pretty clear that it's only stuff he destroys, right? He can kind of destroy and restore things. Or do you think he can restore things that have been destroyed by other?
I think it's only stuff that he's done.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, the fact that overall can handle this dude's kind of speed and power. That's how it was depicted. So it shows you that Shizaki himself is going to be a big threat, and he's not someone that. I always felt like he's probably stronger than Shigaraki at this point. So I think this one kind of confirms for me if he's stronger than Shigaraki. He's probably even stronger than Stain. We also get Kirishima.
Andre?
His dialogue throughout this whole thing is, pretty much like I'll protect the Fat Gum thing. Like you get the whole why he wanted to join Fat Gum's what he was trying to get gain from it. And like Hiroshima does have that like kind of like that energetic let's go personality, but I think it also throughout the series he's shown that he's not really capable of doing other things like a Deku or a Baku or a Shoto in some sense. And I think he's trying to work on that himself. So I thought that was a good way to portray that, the fact that why he went to Fat Gum. So I thought that was decent. I thought that was like a nice wrap up for him and his character arc, quote unquote, moment for this fight. And then he has the League of Villains overall, and these are probably the two worst people that the heroes will want to run into. Because you have one person who can duplicate themselves and duplicate others, so they gotta just deal with it like a deterrent. And then you have one person who can turn into people when she has their blood. And obviously we know she has Death blood. We don't know if I think she has Ochako blood, given the fact that I think she got Ochako blood during the school trip arc. So I think things are really starting to pick up regarding this part so far.
Yeah. They're going to be able to confuse them pretty easily, so that's going to come into play. Chanel, what did you think of the chapter overall?
Great chapter.
What?
Well, like everybody. It's a great chapter. Like on just said, I really like seeing the stuff of Rapper. It's kind of like this manga's version of the Rocky, where they're like really into like fighting and whatnot, and that's pretty much where their morals go.
Naraku or Rocky?
The Rocky from Bleach. You know it's Rocky, right?
Oh.
Oh, you never read Bleach before, right?
No, I'm not that much.
Okay, heard that. But yeah, the most interesting thing was when they was talking about like Overhaul, kind of like his plans and whatnot, and they was talking about.
Right, so real muffled.
You don't really know like in detail what Overhaul's plans are. You just know like he has a plan, but we don't really like know in detail what his plan is. But we know he wants to use the serum, the one that Eri produces to like destroy Kirk, but we didn't really know what he wants to do with it. But all we know is that he needs like a buttload of money. So that's mainly one of the reasons why I don't think he gets defeated this arc, because he's getting hyped up this much that I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say this arc ends in like 10 more chapters. I'm gonna say 2 more chapters is when this arc ends. So I don't.
2 more chapters?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10. Just basing it off of like what Hirokoshi. Yeah, just basing it off of like what Hirokoshi's pace usually is like. So,
I think his plan is gonna bleed into like a larger issue. Like, I don't know if he's not gonna be defeated, but I think
they'll probably slow it
down.
Connected to something else. Just like captured, defeated.
It's gonna be something bigger than just him, I think. And his
because he's been hyped up this much. He's already like killed some people. He's like fucking Fat was talking about how this guy was able to like take on Rappa 5 times in a row, even though it took him and Kirishima together to like beat this guy.
Yeah, he's strong as shit, apparently. So
like fucking strong as shit. There's probably like even more to his quirk too. It's probably just like throwing and stuff and shit. It's probably even for the voice physical abilities are probably like really fucking great. But yeah, that was interesting. And yeah, like this fucking corner is like bothering the shit out of me.
Stop rubbing your mic, Chanel.
Say what?
Stop rubbing your mic. Yeah, it's like all this feedback. There's this scratchiness over
he has like the finished product and whatnot, so he's close to like doing his plan.
Yeah.
Still got to figure out what exactly his plan is, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what role Toga and Twice play in this arc. I think it'll be interesting. But yeah.
Do you think they're the only villain part of the villain league that's there? Part of
I mean, we were told
Yes.
you think so?
I mean, we were told before this invasion started that Gran Torino was investigating something into the villain alliance. So I think some of them are doing something else. And they're like a lot of these two to help out.
All right.
So it's probably just these two.
All right. Shakir, what did you think of it overall? The chapter.
Amazing chapter as always. Perfect chapter.
Okay.
I think it's a good close off to Kirishima and his little mini moment that he's had in his arc. I think this will probably be his last moment in his arc until the closure, where I think he'll go talk to Mina and tell him that he's changed, tell her that he changed and stuff like that. So until then, I think Kirishima's done. I think Fat Man's done.
Okay.
I actually liked the hint we're getting at how good Chisaki is and how strong he is, and he's not just some one off or some weak guy that anyone can handle. And I'm also liking that there's a little inner turmoil that's actually going on within the Expendables and within the 8 parsecs of death itself, because we see that first of all, the 8 Expendables, they don't all see him as the same. Just like the first 3 that Sun Eater fought, they all owed or felt like they owed Chisaki their lives, but Rappa sees it in a different way, in a different light, and doesn't follow him 100%. And what fucking Chisaki says it himself when he's walking away, that when the 8 parsecs won't follow his ideals, they won't follow what he's trying to do, and they all want to follow behind the he said they all value the old boss, the sick one. They all value his ideals the most, even though little do they know that he values the boss's ideals more than them. So I want to know what he means by that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What exactly they're trying to accomplish with this, and it looks like they finished their little serum product too.
Yeah.
And he says as long as him and the boss are alive, that the cleaners will never die. So apparently the gangsters are about to stage a comeback. So I want to see what happens with that. And I think Togen twice, coupled with the guy who can easily separate everybody, the guy who's changing the buildings around.
Yeah.
He can.
A huge problem.
Yeah. Separating Deku from everybody that are fake Deku joins and shit like that.
All right, so that's chapter rating. I guess is like a 9 or a 10 or something for you. Like, what's your overall chapter rating?
10.
What? 10. Both 10s. All right, who is the MVP of this chapter?
Rapper.
Overhaul.
Yeah, I think you can kind of give it to Rapper, but just the hype that was built around overall, I'll give it to overall.
Favorite panel.
Last one.
Shit.
Every time
I say the panel with Togen twice in it.
To me, every time he draws a close up of Overhaul, like, it's so detailed, bro.
Yeah.
Like that one split panel where his face, like, it looks like a photograph. Like, you can see all the like little marks in his mask and stuff. Like, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
The texture
I was
of
going
the
to say that.
Yeah.
I was definitely about to say that was my favorite panel.
Overall was a great design. I can't wait to see Overall's backstory.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or am I the only one who finds Erie's hair like kind of weird?
Yeah, like
I guess.
This is
like on age 18, it looked like it's not drawn completely, or like I don't know if that's just how her hair looks.
Yeah, with the little horn thing, and like I think it's supposed to be like curls. It's supposed to be like wavy and curly or something. It looks kind of like a Hunter x Hunter style, like line thing.
It looks better on page 17 with Overhaul. The split with the Overhaul, it looks better there.
Yeah, I think it's just in that scene. It was kind of drawn like.
It was like
Boku no Hero, the art is so good. Like you notice when there's like a slightly different painting style and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it stands out right away. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the Villain League what part they're gonna play.
I'm liking this arc a lot. Honestly.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I like this arc a lot. How long is?
I'm really starting to think his overall plan is to get rid of quirks.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Then he would need a lot of that shit though, because there's like millions of people in Japan.
Yeah, but that's why Rappa said that he said he'd reinstate the Yakuza. I don't know all the details. I overheard him talk.
Oh yeah, that would make
He
sense.
said he's spreading something and lots of it.
It would make sense because he said the
How's he gonna spread it, though?
the supervillains like made the Yakuza extinct, right? When they came to prominence in the series.
Yeah.
So like that's why
Yeah.
like
Like
everyone
sense,
says everyone says they're old fashioned, like Yakuza don't really mean anything anymore. So that would make sense.
We're gonna need like a backstory to like
Yeah.
in detail like what exactly like the rift
And
between.
you gotta remember, this is back. We got this little talk with Overhaul and Twice and Toga back when apparently it says this talk happened when the invasion first started. So they could already be somewhere.
Probably, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already gone or they're ready to go.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Toga and Dabi could already. Toga and fucking Twice can already be
Yeah.
in action.
I want to know what fucking Kronos does. That's a cool ass name too.
Yeah.
Kronos.
I kind of wish Dabi was here with them, but I feel like we won't see
I want
Dabi.
more Dabi
until-
too.
We won't. Dabi won't be involved unless Shoto is there.
Yeah.
You think so? Because of the theory or whatever.
They're probably actually brothers. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no.
Did you know? Did you know? Apparently, Dabi has blue eyes, and Todoroki also has blue eyes.
I know Todoroki does, but
Yes,
I know Dabi got blue eyes.
Todoroki and Dabi both have blue eyes.
I know Dabi got blue eyes.
You said, "How do I know?"
Yeah.
It was in the color page. That one color page with the heroes on one side and the villains on the other side.
Oh, you can like totally tell.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
All right, I think
Firepower's blue eyes.
Yeah.
We don't know Dabi's name.
Yeah, they're probably related, to be honest with you. That's why like Horikoshi was like hiding his name and shit. Hiding his name, and then that's when he called his name, Shoto's full name out in that one arc.
Do you guys think Uraraka is gonna fight Toga, or is their little plot line gonna be resolved in this arc?
I hope not.
I don't think we want to see the Dragon Lady in this arc, but I think Rock is going to go ahead. Like she's going to enter the building.
Yeah,
I think we see them because we need to see like Najira, like the other girl, the big three.
Yeah.
Because this still is kind of like the big three arc. You know,
Yeah.
we're getting to see all like the three strongest students of UA.
Yeah, what they can do and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really know what she does, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see like what she can do in the next upcoming chapters. Like that's what I think we're about to go to next. Is we're about to see we're about to see the girls, and then we're about to see like probably the black guy and the fucking maybe Deku team up. That's what I think. Because
Definitely.
they're fighting like in pairs and whatnot. So it's gonna be like probably the big dude and the guy who actually looks like a witch doctor, and then like maybe mimicking the one guy who looks like Magna.
Horikoshi has set up a lot of stuff for this Ochiko and Toga thing.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't notice that back in the provisional license when she was disguised as Kemi, the one girl.
Yeah.
When she was disguised as her, Horikoshi slipped in a fighting style that only Toga has, where she can erase her presence and stuff like that. To kind of parallel to Ochiko's now close combat fighting, so they both have two unique fighting styles that are basically their own.
Oh, so there's like a parallel happening between both of them being set up.
Yeah, he snuck her fighting style in there pretty smoothly.
Interesting. Well, all right. I think we should wrap up here, so it's not too long.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 chapter of Boku no Hero.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Next week is gonna be really exciting. The Kirishima
Very low key, had a better chapter in One Piece, but you know we're just gonna leave that here.
I don't know if I agree with that, but it was a very good chapter of One Piece.
Loki.
In the same tier. In the same tier. I say this.
Loki had a good cracker.
Not quite as. I actually thought this was a little bit more hype, even though we have a Yonko, which is a different issue. But I also wanted to point out that you think the Kirishima thing. Do you think the pacing of this, with all the Kirishima like hype, was because it's Kirishima, or do you think hirokoshi is slowing down the pacing and giving side characters more attention in general for now?
I think this arc is like really important for the future of the series. That's why he's slowing it down, because there's going to be like a lot of build up for like something big, probably.
I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah, because usually it's like a really fast paced arc.
Yeah. You don't see
get all that stuff through, then we move on to the next one.
Yeah, you don't get multiple chapters focused on a single fight with a minor character like this, and a backstory for a minor character like to this extent. Like this backstory was bigger than Todoroki's, right? It was longer than Todoroki's backstory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the longest backstory for the students we've had.
Yeah.
So far.
Or maybe he's just slowing down the pacing because that's what he was told to do.
Yeah. I mean, I could see him just. I don't know, because Kirishima's he's a fan favorite character, I guess. And
that shouldn't make me sad when he said like I think it was like 2 years ago when he said like the series was like 20% done. I'm like, oh damn, dude.
Do you prefer the regular pacing or this pacing? Like,
I don't know. I think I prefer this pacing, to be honest with you, because I like seeing all the...
I think this pacing has a bigger. I like this pacing a lot more.
Me too.
Okay.
More detailed. We get to see like more characters, more backstories. Because I mean, there's nothing wrong with like the previous pacing, because it's like fast paced.
Yeah.
You know, it's not drawn out, but it's not like you don't get really too attached to something. You know.
Yeah.
Shamil, I'm gonna post it in the review crew.
All right, that's
the
review for this week. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next week for another 10 out of 10 Boku no Hero chat.